Hey, what's up, everybody? Undertaker010 coming at you with another video. So I have comic books here. I have a new obsession. As you can see, I have a lot over there right now. I've read a lot now. Not a lot. I've recently gotten into comic books, so I have a bunch of them. About 50 comics over there, and I have comics here. I'm gonna review some. So I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers. There's some YouTubers that do comic books, not a lot, but hey, something I like to do. I'll review some comics. So, I have issue 1 and 2 of the new Guardian of the Galaxy. I guess they're rebooting it for the movie that's coming out soon. So, we start off with Guardian of the Galaxy 1, and it opens up with Star-Lord, who is the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy, in a bar with some girl. And he is just complaining about being royalty. He doesn't want to be royalty. She's trying to convince him to be royal, like be more royal and regal type stuff. Eventually, this continues. His father comes, who's an emperor of something, one of the galaxies, and he comes and tells him that he's not allowed to go back to Earth. Don't go back to Earth. It's off limits. And of course, whatever his dad says to him, he's gonna do the opposite. So we have Star-Lord pretty much saying, "Screw you! I'm going back to Earth," and his dad tries to stop him. The guards try to stop him, and then we have the second member of the Guardians of the Galaxy right here. Really cool picture. Her name is Gamora. If you don't read comics, that is Gamora, the Green Assassin. And yeah, they take off together, going back to Earth. And the next scene we have here is the scene with Tony Stark. Yep, Tony Stark is now a Guardian. You can see this on the cover. It's right there. And Tony has left Earth. Pretty much, I'll read this to you. "I should have done this years ago. I should have oiled my Iron Man armor up and just taken off. Get the hell away from everything. Get away from the teams of the Avengers. Get away from Stark Industries, the board, the directors, the charity balls, and all of that." So he's taking off into the universe. And he finds he's going to get attacked by a giant ship. I think he has just taken off from Earth. He's just leaving, and this giant ship comes and he goes, "Oh, well, I probably should take this out." So he tries to fight this thing. It messes him up. I believe it just shoots him right in the face, takes him right out. And then the Guardians, who have now come to Earth, because Star-Lord was going, so Gamora went with him. And the other three here, right here is Groot. Over here is Drax the Destroyer. And right here, I don't know if you can see it, is Rocket Raccoon. Yep, Talking Raccoon. Awesome, by the way. They have a big fight here, and it ends with Tony getting real messed up by the ship. They blow up the ship, pretty much. And then it ends with Tony being knocked the F out and Earth being attacked. Well, specifically London's being attacked. So, that's the end of that one. Really, I like that comic for a lot, reading it. And here, we have Guardians 2. We obviously start off with, right where we left off, London being attacked. So we have the Guardians are like, "Oh, well, we are needing some help here. There's some big ships here, and we're probably going to get messed up real good." So they run to get Tony, who was knocked out. I think his armor short-circuited, so he's unconscious. And they have right here, one of my favorite little things in this comic, right here, they pretty much fry Tony Stark, waking him up. And they go right here. We have a little intermission where they have Star-Lord's father and all of the other emperors or leaders of the empires talking in the negative zone about Earth, where they're talking about how in the next generation that Earth will be in our larger community, that Thanos has been there, been beaten off. Galactus has been there, been beaten off, and the Watcher, who is supposed to watch traumatic events or universe-shaping events, has been there, multiple times. All have been defeated or just been there. So they're pretty much saying how they should probably destroy Earth. Don't know why, but that's what they're doing. They want to destroy Earth. And the lady, apparently, this lady here, I don't know what her name is. I think it might be... Can't find it. Anyway, this girl here, apparently she has taken over for Odin and is in control of the 9 realms. So she's like, if you... Well, what's in it for me? And it's pretty much they're like, oh, what's in it for you? So they go back to the London fights, where they're pretty much just blowing up everything. Actually, one funny thing was that they were looking for help. And they go, is there anyone around in Britain that could help us? We can't get through the Avengers, can't get to the Fantastic Four and all them, because their communications have been jammed. It's like, well, there is one, there's Captain Britain, and he goes, is he any good? And then Tony's like, nope. So they don't call him. And they have all of this, and then my favorite part of this whole comic, and it's really retarded, is this frame right here. I don't know if you can see what it is, but it says, I feel bad for you guys. I didn't come at a very good time. Blam, murdered you. So the talking raccoon is in this ship shooting aliens saying, blam, I murdered you. He says it a lot. He says it, blam, I murdered. He says it 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6 or 7 times through this whole comic. And they eventually blow all the thing up. Drax gets hit pretty hard in the back by a beam. Eventually, they blow up all the ships. They have all of this. Tony saves Drax and Gamora. They go back to the negative zone, where they pretty much say that Earth's off limits. This girl says that if they attack, it will be active war. Let's make it a law that Earth is off limits. So we end this comic with this scene right here. The Guardians turn around, their communications are still jammed, turn around and they see this. I don't know who these are, but I'm going to assume there's some sort of enforcers for this law. And yeah, that's the end of that comic. So tell me what you thought. If there's anything I should do better or worse. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I know you're most of you are wrestling fans, but hey, that's what I like to do. So yeah, that's about it. Undertaker010 signing off. Peace out.